All right. Thank you for watching. We are continuing Henry's journey into middle management meetings in the kingdom, where he is in the low end of the scale. At the moment, serving wine to everybody, including the king. Which brought us to another meeting where the priest dude, who I forgot his name. But anyway, he was attending another meeting. And so meetings where everything was explained in terms of the intrigues of the kingdom and who's angry at who and why everybody should fight and why you should be with me and not you. Anyway, I think we are actually at this point in the shoes of the priest, who ate too much apparently and got a bit too drunk, and let's see what he's supposed to do now. The support of Lady Anna of Waldstein. Oh, right. So he has to talk to he talked to a bunch of people. And now he has to talk to more people. Yeah, let's just get it over with. Could you get out of the way? You're standing in the doorway. Sir? 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 Sir, you're literally standing in the doorway. Now you just... Wow. The rudeness.
Nobody has the likes of these.
Right.
Not even Bocek?
Not even Butcher.
I guess this is the...
I'd like to check your horses out. See if they're as good as you say.
The one with the pretty daughter.
Even better. But you won't believe it until you see for yourself.
And you might not believe your eyes when you do see them. Well, well, we have a new guest. I wanted to...
That's right.
You wanted to apologize for crashing into my home without it by your leave. Or to harass my guests some more?
I want to have a word with Older.
Well, I'm having a word with you.
I apologize? Why would he apologize for having a word?
I apologize, Father.
For interrupting our conversation? Or just for being you?
Is that your...
Unfortunately.
It's a good question, actually.
Speak up then. What are you doing here?
Besides eating and drinking.
We'll talk later and in private. Right now we have more important things to attend to.
Don't try my patience.
Why so strict, Martin?
20 years ago, he was nothing but a cheeky brat, only interested in wenches and booze. I got him a place at the Archbishopric to have some sense beaten into his head. Only it wasn't long before they kicked him out. And then I find out he's settled in some backwater parish in Sassau. But he took his boozing and whoring along with him, lost everything, and then came creeping home again. Huh?
Try saying it again a little louder. They might not have heard you in the outer courtyard.
You have the impertinence to show me your face after the way you disgraced our whole family?
Those are two very weird choices. But, tell him off.
You're exaggerating, like you've always done.
Me? Exaggerating?
Actually, he's not exaggerating.
You're the one who turned my home into a house of ill repute. Your whores wandering around as if they owned the place.
Oh, actually, anything fun was strictly banned under your roof. But maybe you ought to try it yourself sometime. Then maybe you wouldn't be such a bitter old grouch.
You're dishonoring your host.
I can't dishonor someone who has no honor. If you had any, you'd be...
That's enough.
Christopher.
Who's Christopher?
You won't
pop
get away
singer?
with those insults. I challenge you to a duel.
What? What? I mean, at this point, I would
I'm
be
not
ready
happy
to duel.
about it, but I accept. This isn't how I imagined my first meeting with my brother.
That's your brother. That's quite.
Make room
weird
for us.
difference.
We'll just settle a very private matter. It's an honorable duel, man against man. Stay back.
You're a wanker. Oh wow, he's getting beat up now.
You don't know which end of that thing is up! Swing with your whole
Oh,
arm,
he does know
not
that
just
he's
your
distracted,
wrist!
though. Okay.
That will do.
Oh, you're pushy now, huh? Are you just gonna walk away?
Greetings, friend.
Alright. Okay. Alright.
As if I didn't have enough on my plate already.
What am I supposed to do now?
My ward, who I can't leave unattended
Can I have some pig?
without him damn near getting executed.
Can I have some? Can I have some? Ow! Can I have some pig?
For the last time. Those shenanigans of his have got to stop.
Ah, young Lord Capon is an adult now.
These guys. Oh,
He doesn't act like it, damn it. So marry
what's
him
happening here? You're.
Find him a wife. That'll straighten him out in no time.
Are you touching that chicken so that it shits feathers?
Well, now that you mention it. He'll
And
sire a
smiling
few
about it?
rats And he'll be as tame as a lamb.
That is very
And
disturbing.
An interesting idea.
Good day.
Don't you think, Hanush?
with you.
Maybe he really needs
Right.
a firm woman's hand.
Don't you start too. Am I supposed to find him a bride?
Okay.
On
I
top
think
of it?
we might as well get on with the meetings. So where were these people? Not you guys.
I'll tell you, nobody has the likes of these.
Who's that guy?
Sir Kunzlin, I haven't yet had the pleasure.
You're Godwin, aren't you? I've heard about you from Martin.
Oh dear.
Have no fear.
Being all bloody.
I
in
know
the
Martin
face.
well, and I know he's prone to exaggeration. Anything I can do for you?
Will you support Margrave Jobst's plan?
That depends on what it is. If he decides to just wait, then no. I can't take that risk any longer.
Do you think we should look for help somewhere else?
I came here for one reason alone. To hear a plan of attack against Sigismund. If Jobst doesn't lay one out before me, I'll try and find someone more courageous.
Makes sense. Do you know
I
Anna?
expect you know Lady Anna of Waldstein well.
Why wouldn't I? She's joined at the hip with my daughter Rosa.
I hope she doesn't feel unwelcome here. I've heard she's a bit of a thorn in the side for some of the gents here.
To her own relatives, certainly. But I'll tell you one thing. I knew her husband, Wenzel, and he married her out of love. And I cared for him devotedly till the day he died. And it wasn't a quick death.
So it's not true what they say? That his demise was convenient for him?
Vile slander. People just can't forgive her for coming into a fortune as a young widow.
What do you think of the rabbi's offer? The Kuttenberg Jewish community is large, and their support could change everything.
Or nothing. To be honest, I've no idea what to expect of the rabbi's offer.
He said he was interested in an alliance, though, didn't he?
Aye, but still he must be aware that whatever happens, it won't change the lot of his people.
So you don't trust him?
And isn't it natural? It's not just faith in the walls of their quarter that separates us. They live in our city, but they're more foreign than the Germans or the Hungarians. God be with you.
I'll tell you, nobody has the likes of these.
What did we get out of
Not
that?
even Bocek?
Not even Bocek.
I don't know. To be fair, I don't understand.
Martin
Okay.
likes to exaggerate. He was talking
That's
about
the
sorry
you're the
Nancy when
idiot
they
I
were
was fighting. Okay.
My God. Where did you learn to wield a sword like that? Father always said you were a good-for-nothing boozer. That you could teach sword fighting in a school.
I was in a war. Right after they kicked me out of the Archbishopric. And you ought to know yourself. Not all the faults that Father sees are real.
Aye. Well, I apologize for going off like that. I had to, so that...
So Father would be satisfied. I know. Only he'll never be satisfied. The sooner you realize that, the better.
I thought he was the way he was because his first son let him down. And he hoped at least his second would become something.
I'm still confused. Are they brothers or?
Not at all. I remember him the same since I was a nipper. When I was 6 years old, I fell off a horse and broke my leg. He wouldn't talk to me for a week because I'd let him down.
The first time he took me hunting, he let me starve for 3 days until I was able to
suppose they
shoot my
ever
first hare.
Only 3 days. He got soft.
I always wondered who you were. There was never much talk about you at home.
Look, I really did fuck up everything I could. I brawled and boozed until they threw me out of my own parish. But now, I have a chance to put things to rights a little.
And that's why you want to talk to Alder.
I've got to get him on our side and to cooperate with us.
Aren't we all on the same side?
Maybe everyone's saying that. But it's time to put it into action.
After your encounter with Father, it won't be easy to get to Alder. Actually, I don't think you should even attempt it. Unless you want to anger Father even more.
What else can I do, though?
I'll talk to him myself. He'll hear me out for sure. But you'll have to trust me. And tell me what it's all about.
Do I have any choice?
If it's really that important, you don't.
All right, then. You've heard Yob's plan, right? It's a nice idea, but we can't wait around without an army to back us up.
Only no one's going to pay for one, because that would be an outright admission of rebelling against Sigismund.
Alder's got some clout with the councillors and burghers who are loyal to Sigismund. If he agrees, they'll follow.
I expect Alder's not the only one you're after.
You got that right.
Leave Alder to me. The plan sounds sensible, and he's no fool.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can drag me to a tavern sometime. Pa doesn't need to know about it.
You're starting to sound like a brother.
Okay. Alright, we have to go downstairs. You were the guy who was blocking the door. You're a bit of an asshole. You're too young to be here.
I'll be right with you.
Okay. Alright. Wait.
That's exactly why we mustn't push too hard.
Jesus Christ be praised.
God be with you.
I'm confused. Weren't we supposed to go down and now we have to go up? But now we have to go down. Look at the arrow on the end, on the compass. That's weird. So but it's definitely not here. That would not be it either.
Certainly. Have no fear.
I'm not afraid. Don't worry, I'm just lost. Okay. Alright.
Take a look at that.
It's not her.
A
but
nightingale surrounded by hawks.
That's the housemaid. Let's have a look at the map. This makes a very little sense. Potschek of Kunstadt. Wait, is that the French dude? I think it is, maybe. He was up here. But now it's pointing down. No, that was Brabant. Ah, good lord.
Greetings to you, sir.
Greetings. Anybody seen Bastet of Kunstad? Must be in here.
Just you wait. The likes of Rutard and Aldo
There he
will...
is.
Sir Bocek, I need to speak with you for a moment.
A man hardly puts his cup to his lips, and someone comes along to put a flea in his ear.
really
Yobs
love
comes
what
up
you
with a
did with
plan
the
as
tower.
full of holes as a beggar's shoes, and now you're all jostling to win me over for him.
On the contrary, I've come here with an idea how to improve it.
Does that improvement include a few thousand men-at-arms? If not, you can go to the devil with it.
A few thousand men-at-arms as a convincing argument. And 100 horsemen on top. Only in order to get them, we need coin.
You've got my attention, but not my money yet.
How can I persuade you?
I need guarantees of security. I don't want to end up like Rutard.
All right.
Of course. Once it comes to protecting property, ideals go out the window.
You can talk, since you haven't got a pot to piss in yourself. If you were in my position, you'd think differently. I have a lot of property, lots of subjects to look after, and along with that, the Lord blessed me with a large family. I can't risk it all in a conflict with Sigismund.
So you need guarantees that you won't be left standing in the cold if you openly oppose Sigismund.
My guarantee is called Yitka. She's my niece. If I succeeded in marrying her off to another strong house, I'll have the certainty that I won't be left alone.
Maybe it's enough to find a suitable groom among the allies.
Perhaps someone of suitable standing who Yitka would also gladly accept. I don't want her to be unhappy.
What about me? Capon. of
How
course.
about young Lord Capon?
He's a youngster still.
What's wrong with him? He's young, he's handsome, women are fighting over him. Yitka will like him, and he'll give her a whole bunch of children.
And to half the wenches in his domain too, eh? On the other hand, the lords of Lipa have a good reputation, and Hanush can always be relied on, despite his temper. Maybe it's not such a bad idea.
So, will you support our plan?
You're selling the skin of a boar that's still grunting. First, I want a confirmation that the wedding will take place, as soon as possible.
And what if Lord Capon refuses?
I don't care what the young lord thinks. Hanush is the one to decide. If he agrees, I'll be happy to support your plan.
Pushing a friend to tie the knot to save the kingdom. Things have come to a pretty pass.
The kingdom will not forget his sacrifice. Now stop dilly-dallying and go and tell Hanush.
For it to rain?
I know why this feels like it's draining the soul out of me. It's because it reminds me too much of middle management intrigues and meetings and talking and more meetings and discussions and let's
Sir
have another
Hanush,
meeting.
I bring happy tidings.
You do? Let's hear it then.
Young Lord Capon is going to get married.
If he's got some impoverished noble's daughter pregnant, I'll have his hide. I'm not going to support some bastard.
You misunderstood my meaning. I was the one who arranged the betrothal. I mean, with your blessing.
You arranged a marriage for my ward? Just like that? With who?
With the niece of Sir Bocek, Lord of Kunstadt. Her name's Yitka.
Bocek of Kunstadt? The
The
Bocek
Bocek?
of Kunstadt? Godwin, you conniving old bastard!
Oh, fuck.
I don't believe it.
Oh, so it's a good thing.
So, young Hans is to marry Kunstadt's daughter?
Niece.
If you're serious, I'll make sure that you get the Rattay parish.
Or you could make me the abbot of Sassa. Or what about a bishopric?
Forget it. Soon I'll be paying for a wedding. Not a word to Hans. I want to tell him myself. But let's drink to it, shall we?
Cheers!
Cheers to you!
The
and
goal
to your
is to get the
parlaying
priest
skills.
drunk. Because he's good at it. It's amazing how he keeps that constantly full glass of wine in his pocket.
Greetings, friend.
Greetings to you, friend.
Alright. So what's next? We talk to this guy again. Tell him his niece is now married.
Sabuchek, your niece Yivka can start preparing for her wedding.
So Hanush agreed, without reservations.
Indeed.
Then I will fulfill my end of the bargain without reservation.
Thank you, Lord of Kunstad.
Enough formality. We'll have a drink. What do you say?
I wonder what you're doing with your legs.
Cheers to the beautiful Lady Yitka and the unhappy Lord Capon.
Here's to a good bargain.
Women, sure. Happy to help.
I really
them.
love what you
When
did
it
with
comes
that
to
towel
me,
on your head.
he
It
don't
looks
give a
really
fuck.
good on you.
It always did seem strange to me. He's a
Not.
fucking fucker. I can't even take a piss without scratching
Damn
my
it.
balls all bloody.
And that's exactly why we mustn't push
Alright.
too hard.
And then what? But where is he supposed to be, though? No one knows. Also, apparently the priest is unpopular everywhere. Anyway. Anna? Is there an Anna? Oh.
I've got some good news and some bad news for you.
The bad news is there's hardly any females in this whole damned place. There's some old bat standing there with two young girls, but she watches over them like a mother hen. So at least tell me the good news.
Actually, never mind.
At least the wine here is decent. Cheers!
To your health.
Look at him pulling that out of his pocket. That's amazing. Ooh, Anna of Waldstein. Hello.
God be with you, noble lady. There's something I'd like to ask of you.
God be with you. What would that be?
Your diplomatic support. And your money.
No beating around the bush, eh? I like that. But what do you want my money for?
Margrave Yob's plan has some gaps, milady. We need to gather enough resources to...
To muster an army that Margrave can't afford on his own?
Christ. Be praised. You're astute.
I should say so. All sorts of people have their eyes on my money, and divining their intentions is a necessity. Although, between the two of us, it isn't hard to figure out what Liechtenstein is after.
How do you know Liechtenstein's behind it?
I know most of the people here very well. Many of them certainly have doubts about the Margrave's plans. But they wouldn't dream of stating them aloud. While it seems that Lord Liechtenstein, on the contrary, sees his opportunity.
I'd say you have a better nose for people than most of this crowd.
Not only for people,
Why did he lose
but also for
reputation?
good food and wine. And beneficial deals.
Then you're in the right place. This occasion provides all of those things.
The wine here is average. The cooks lack imagination. And I have yet to hear any interesting offers. So, to the point. What is it that Liechtenstein wants from me?
Nothing more than support and resources for an army to parley more effectively with Sigismund.
Nothing more? I'd say that's plenty. And why ask me for help? Why should I, of all people, take the risk?
You have the prettiest headwear.
It's not only your money we're interested in. You're well able to negotiate and trade. And if you were to take part in our plan...
Then I'd be helpful to you on two fronts. If you want me to support you, you must give me a good reason. Perhaps a favor in return.
Do you have something in particular in mind?
Well, one of the guests here has something that shouldn't get into the wrong hands.
Who's that?
Harman Alder.
He has a nuclear bomb?
If you were to switch these papers for the ones he brought with him, I would support your proposal.
And these papers I'm supposed to switch, what do they concern?
My relatives somehow dug up some trade contracts between myself and certain undesirable parties.
You were dealing with the enemy.
They were not the enemy at the time. My conscience is clear, but I'll rest easier when those papers are in my hands.
I'm supposed to rob an ally.
Harman Alder was given the documents to deliver to the Council. He hasn't yet had a chance to look at them, so he won't even notice the difference.
And the papers I'm supposed to plant on Alder?
Just insignificant documents. If the incriminating ones disappeared without a trace, it would arouse suspicion.
All right, I'll help you. Or at least I'll give it a try.
Alder will surely have the papers in his saddlebags, which he left in the shed on the outer courtyard. Bring them to me, and put these there instead. But watch yourself. Odorim's groom has eyes everywhere.
You do realize you have a glass of wine in your pocket, where you just put your documents. Anyway. There's not enough... Oh, okay.
Take a look at that. A nightingale.
Which saddlebag would that
What
be?
brings
It's in
you here?
Is it any of your concern? Any?
What brings you here?
Ah, he's the stable master, I suppose it is. And we cannot leave the place. Can we talk to him? Can I talk to you?
What brings you?
Yeah.
Greetings. What do you need?
Aren't you a bit bored?
What's your problem? The horses are fed and watered. I'm not idle.
God forbid. But standing around here must be a pain in the arse, no? You might get thirsty.
Not really. What of it?
Yeah.
Shall we roll some dice? I'm sure you can take a little breather, eh?
Well, all right. But just for a little while. I'll wait at the table over there.
Good, good. Go then. Off you go. That is a lot of shit. Or somebody who really puked. Anyway. Stepping around that. You're in somebody's private area. That's what she said. Switch papers. That was easy. Alright. Close door. And go play dice. Where did he go?
No Barker's daughter, but them merchants would bleed you dry.
Don't be a cat.
Come on then, show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time.
Oh, I'm not. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. That's a good score.
Like this.
You suck.
Alright, that'll do.
You still suck.
Finished. Your turn.
Greetings.
G'day, g'day.
What? I guess that's it. Yeah. Playing safe.
Here. It's yours.
That is correct. And we're done.
My god, why? Why do I even play?
I don't know. Because you're an idiot? Hi. Back to Anna. No, I have time. No, don't hurry. No, it's okay. It's okay. The lady.
I've got those papers from Alder for you.
Quiet! You don't have to announce it to everyone.
My lady, with all the clamor going on here, I can hardly hear my own thoughts. Here they are.
You're more capable than I expected. Thanks for the help.
You're welcome. And now you're part of the bargain.
As agreed. I will support Liechtenstein's proposal with both words and money.
Thank you, noble lady. God will...
Yes, quite. But let's drink to our bargain, Godwin.
Let me pull my goblet out of my pocket.
How could I refuse a toast with such a fine lady?
Because I always have a goblet
To your
ready
health, Lady Anna.
in my
And to the
pocket.
success of our efforts.
There you go. Like magic.
I'm still hoping it works out and we walk out of here with a clear plan. But maybe
Which
you
one
were
was that?
right. It was probably not the best idea.
Gentlemen, I think we can raise our goblets to the successful conclusion of the negotiations.
Is this supposed to be your secret weapon?
Like I said, miracles happen where you least expect them. Tell me, Godwin of the House of Odorin, what news do you bring us?
I bring nothing from the House of Odorin. But the widow of Waldstein and Sir Bocek of Kunstad will support our cause.
Both of them. Good heavens, what did you promise them?
This is going
Your
to be a
mama.
long story, and I could use a drink. So if you'll excuse me, my lords.
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed. And I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord. But we will wait with an army at our backs.
And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the balbatim of all his subjects, not only the Christians. Our community, and not only ours, will give you coin.
The Kuttenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslaus, and we stand with Lord Ruthard.
And if that's not enough, the houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
He's gonna faint.
Lords Kunstadt, Hanush, Radzig, and I will set out immediately. God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along with an army.
Now those are words worthy of a nobleman.
My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords. And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas.
Poor Hans. Oh, yes. How glorious. Another meeting.
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
Your Majesty, we are sorry. We will put it to rights.
You've already said that. I want to hear real solutions.
We will put more guards on the roads and toughen penalties. We can have a few captured bandits executed as an example to others.
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers. What will you do with them? How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields? And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the city?
What do you mean, sire?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter, from right under your noses. Why haven't you done anything?
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, we cannot punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere, point them to the Jewish quarter, and give them free rein to do anything. The city's Jewish community was and still is on Wenceslas' side. They need a warning.
We do not even have enough men to...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see, all you have to do is make sure the city rebel get their share. You could at least manage that, couldn't you? And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylenders this way, forget about it. Your debts will remain, up to the last groschen. Only now you owe us directly. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year's?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult. And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence!
How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector? You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants! Chicken shits! Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
And drunks! Give them hell! Lazy fools, the lot of them.
How dare you?
Some of you are even swelling right here in the city council meeting. This is unbelievable.
Remove this swillpot from the hall immediately.
I'm telling the truth. This whole council is a farce. The whole city knows it.
Lord of Sargents, your insolence just cost you your place on the council, and a month in the dungeon.
But...
Hopefully that'll be enough for him to sober up. And if not, put him in the pillory for a while, bailiff.
I'll see to it as soon as the council is over, Your Majesty.
All I hear from you over and over again are excuses and prevarication. And results? None. I therefore place the city council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
But, sire, that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights.
also
You have
the
to earn
VP
your privileges, not hide behind them.
Head of
During my
Fraser.
brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps tolerated. But that is over now. You were given a few simple tasks. But instead of working on them, you idled in the baths and lined your pockets. And let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But unlike my brother, I am capable of creating order. And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way. Be they beggars, noblemen, or city councillors. You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city and increase mining output. I want clear results, and you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz now. No one else. The council is dismissed.
Oh, the management meeting is over. Oh, thank
You.
God.
Don't go anywhere, boy. Be so kind and remain here. Our throat has become rather dry. And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes, sire. As you wish, sire.
Between the two of us, Marquardt, was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak candidly. We have had enough of false flattery.
Sire, you were harsh, but rightfully so. These councillors, they need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long. And the same is true of the Jews.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
As it is with real
can't you see
management
the King's
meetings,
cup is
it's the
empty?
meeting after the
You
meeting
tend
is
to
done.
us
That's
as if
the
we were
actual
infirm.
meeting.
Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks had a good year. We have concerns, friend. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries? They cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago. Thank you. It is a good year.
You're
If
welcome.
our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wenceslaus' reign brought to us. With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish. God grant him eternal glory.
We won't need
King,
much more
do you
time.
mind if I have some bacon?
We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
Excuse me, King.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them?
Do you
We
mind?
know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on
here
every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass, and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace at least among themselves. Jobst does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end.
An apple.
This business
Can I
makes
have
me
an apple?
thirsty.
Can I have an apple?
Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits him.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities. And get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously. And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp's nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
You will follow in his footsteps, sire, as soon as you get the chance.
But the wine is good here. To your health, Marquardt.
Do you need anything else? No?
And to your health too, boy. May your children grow in a land ruled by a good king.
Actually, all I wanted was a piece of bacon. Can I have a piece of bacon?
Thank you, sire. You are too magnanimous.
Why? You did a good job. You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, your majesty.
First, we need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
We're working on it. While the consul was meeting, Otto von Berghoff and his men set out for Raposh.
I'll sit like that.
Alderaan won't give you any more trouble.
He and Ruthard are in it
Actually,
together.
Can you sit here?
Once we get Odorin, we can handle Ruthard easy.
Can I sit? I can't
Raposh
sit
will
anywhere.
be yours. After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
Can I sit on your
I
lap?
appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine, boy.
No, we shall have white. We have had enough of red.
White it is. Quickly! If Raposh falls, others will follow.
I think von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
If need be, we could use it to raise this town hall too. And I have some suggestions for other candidates.
Not so fast, my friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
But to bring it here to the square and point it at the city hall? Those sycophants would only benefit from a warning like that.
Maybe I can steal
It's
the
a
bacon.
splendid idea, but it won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink to the conquest of another fortress.
You are right. So then, to victory. And you, boy, will you drink with us? So that you shall have something to tell your children and grandchildren.
No. Or, yeah.
To victory, sire.
To today's, and those of the future.
If it's another meeting,
What are you doing? You hear that Lord Constaff is marrying the young Lord of Herkstein? Sure.
at least he's drunk. Yeah. We'll preach.
You fuck him, eh? Then die.
That was your preaching?
Half of the French court knows me by that name.
Back down is going to take the thorn out of his side, right?
But that is about to change.
How'd you like her wine, Shivani?
The art of winemaking has a long tradition in La Belle France. Recipes are passed on from father to son, and each generation brings them to perfection. I myself was practically raised on wine. How many I have tasted. Even the French royal court took note of my refined taste. The king himself had wine delivered for his table according to my advice.
I expect his lordship had the best barrels rolled out. Now, if you'd only known he had a real connoisseur here.
Best barrels! Mon ami, this wine would perhaps be suited to the infirmary, where it would suffice for cleaning wounds and easing pain. For that, the taste is of little consequence. Give me 100 knives.
Filled with grease. The roast was calling out to me, begging to be eaten.
You in need of something, my well-oiled friend?
I'd like to drink a toast with you to our joint success. As they say, all's well that ends well. So, to brighter tomorrows.
Touching.
Come now. What's become of your poetic soul?
I never had one.
Truly? Not even a little?
Well, maybe once. The older I get, the worse it is. Give me a few more years and I'll become a professional mourner.
See now. I'll gladly drink to that with you. Only, there's nothing to drink. We've run dry.
Fuck. I've got a tongue like a slice of week-old bread after all that gabbing.
Well, get something wet for us then.
His lordship is so unsteady on his legs, he can't make it as far as the keg.
To hell with that keg slop. Your father surely has something better stored away. I had my eye on him all evening. He had pictures brought from somewhere
I have
for himself
completely
and his
missed who
closest
his father
friends,
is.
and left the rest of us to drink cheap dregs. Try and find one of those pictures for us, eh? I'm sure you can manage that.
You can bet on it. I've got a nose for booze.
I don't doubt it. Get sniffing quick.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Sorry.
About the girls?
I remember
Piglet.
Hello? Hello?
Politics.
That may be true, but good wine on the table is a compelling
Good lord, he's drunk. It's not a little bit.
going on around.
Is this the stairs? No, it's the
It's going to take time.
it's the window. I just spoke to you.
And those two girls.
I would just call you.
And we are
Do you
outside.
get it, Father? Please, call me Rabbi, or Lord Capon, or whatever.
Oh.
And you should not curse either.
Same to you.
Hello.
Anyway,
That was a
looking at
great
him
fart.
closely, I reckon he's more of a draft horse. There are a few of those
Right,
around my
devil.
mine, too.
You beautiful man. You handsome man.
Having a good time? It's a fucking bore. These old farts here have no idea what fun is.
Well, what are you missing? There's wine, food, even a few females worth the sin.
Ah, I'd rather have a game of dice. Or a good punch-up.
Well, let's have a game then. But for what?
For coin. What else?
Playing for coin's a bore. You got anything else to wager?
Well, I might have something. But you'll have to bet at least 20 groschen against it.
And what might that be?
Let's keep it a surprise. You won't be sorry, though.
What the hell? It'll be fun at least.
You bet it will.
Alright, sounds interesting.
God be with you. And with you?
It's impossible to see the die. Okay, okay. Slowly. Slowly. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. There's a 6, there's a 1, a 5, another 1, 2, and a 1. Oh, we have 3 ones. That's 1,000 right there. Yeah, I think we're gonna... Yeah, that's good enough. That was a bit of a shit hand. Okay. 4, 4, 1, 2, 5. That sucks. Really?
God be with you.
Greetings, you friend. Very, very bad hand. Bust. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That sucks. At least he's not faring better. In fact, it's the same.
Good day.
All right. Oh, wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 6s. Ah, it sucks. No. Are you kidding me? Game over. But I wanted to know.
Want to roll some dice?
Sure. How much will you wager?
I don't play for cod.
Oh, you can...
Ah, that's a shame. I was really curious what he had.
Conrad, my friend, you'll vouch for me.
All right. I'm not drunk. You're drunk. You're drunk.
And I say, it's a horse.
Oh, excuse me.
If you've got a
Excuse
different
me.
idea of what a horse is, then we'll have to discuss it.
Of course it's a horse. But not a bad one.
How should I interpret this question?
In the simplest terms, I'm offering you a business deal, without any ulterior motives. I am far too old for some sentimental...
You're but you know my answer. I appreciate your friendship, but I'd rather run my own affairs.
Don't mind me.
I understand. Let's at least drink to your success.
And let's drink to the future of Lady...
How come you're still here, sir? Weren't you supposed to travel with Sir Hanush? Raise an army, prepare a wedding feast and all that?
All hail Jobst. He sorted things out here nicely. He got my money for a start, and that's more than I wanted to give him. But you know how it goes. Give them a finger. I explained to the Margrave that I'm not going anywhere, and I sent my captain with him. He's still young and full of piss
He doesn't
and
feel
vinegar.
too well in the
I'm
background.
too old and fond of my comfort.
Or maybe he feels
Did you
very
at
well.
least discuss with Hanush where the wedding will take place?
Nothing to discuss. The wedding will take place at our castle Littitz, of course. It's the pride of our family. We can fit in 3 times more people than here, and that still wouldn't be much.
Ah, but there are 2 castles in Rattay. I'd bet my right arm old Hanush will want to have the wedding there.
What? In Rattay? Well, I ought to look into that then.
But deal with him yourself, though. I won't be your gent's messenger anymore.
Have you ever thought about getting married again? It would make a lot of things easier.
You don't need an expensive
Excuse me, ladies. I need to talk
Just
to
me when I can run straight.
you.
Good evening, my esteemed lady. I haven't yet had the opportunity to make your acquaintance.
No matter. I know who you are, although Martin hardly spoke of you. From what I heard, I could conjure up a pretty good picture.
Would you kindly introduce your 2 companions?
This is Lady Christina, second wife of Lord Binyek of Nostitz. She's standing in for him here today.
Nice to meet you, sir.
It's rather noisy here, ma'am. Don't you think?
It is, a bit. But that's all part of celebrations, and today we have cause for celebration, don't we?
Wouldn't you prefer a little privacy? I'll gladly
He's
escort you.
relentless.
Restrain your ardor. You're not the first to try and lure my girls somewhere out of my sight. If you want to amuse yourself with them, I insist on being present.
All right.
Or you may be on your way.
That's
But
a
I had
challenge.
no wish to.
And while you're on your way, we're quite thirsty from all this constant chit-chat.
Do I look like a servant to you?
No, but surely you wouldn't leave these young ladies to suffer thirst. Be so kind to bring us another pitcher of wine. I don't know what's in those kegs, and I don't intend to try it out.
Need an expensive horse for battle?
Wine then. Wine it shall be.
You're wrong. The battle, your life depends on your speed.
This is wine, right?
Gracious, you couldn't think of a fancier name?
At least you can tell by the name that the horse is immensely valuable.
Alright.
We all agree that the name Bucephorus signifies higher value?
Yes. Anyway, looking at him
But they have plenty wine here.
Or of a draft horse.
Ladies, I have wine, and your wine on your table. See?
What kind of name is
Ladies. We can figure something out. You can join.
Bucephalus?
Yeah.
We do? Who do you mean?
Not you.
Have you ever thought about getting married?
Where are we supposed to, No.
Of course it's a horse.
Can I have some of the pig
Not a bad
now?
one. But it's more suited for a ride in the woods or a hunt. I'll be with that.
This is useless.
You don't need an expensive horse for battle. You just need one that can run straight.
May I interrupt you for a moment?
You already did, didn't you?
What's the matter?
One of the most esteemed guests ordered more wine. Where might I find it?
All over the place. Are you blind?
I meant the really
agree.
fine wine. The kind that Martin Oudrin would drink.
No way. Sir Martin ordered for it to be served only to him and a few of his favorites.
Have you seen the state he's in? Tomorrow, he won't even remember what was agreed here today. Anyway, he'll never miss one jug of wine if it disappears.
All right. Them pictures are on a table in the cellar. But you didn't hear it from me.
Now off you go and leave us alone.
In the cellar. And where would this fine cellar be?
Just look at him.
If I might ask.
Straight, Martin.
Bullocks.
Oh,
You're
it's just
changing the
over
subject,
here.
so you don't have to admit I'm right.
Here. This would be it. Oh, that was a relief. I suppose this is it though. Right? Pick up. Not the goddamn apple.
The rat'll be good, I hope.
Now there's a piece of horseflesh for you, Rudard. Not like that nag of yours.
What the hell do you beat it with? It looks more like a damn bull.
Sir! Sir! There's some horsemen right out front of the fortress.
Ah, that's Peter of Pisac. Wouldn't come to the council, but he is coming happily to the celebration, you old fox.
Come on in, sir. There's wine aplenty.
That's not Peter.
Hey! Hey! Intruders! Enemies at the gates!
Seize the nobles! Kill the rest!
We're gonna be fighting.
Jesus! They're surrounding Christopher. He can't make it on his own.
Now you're mine, you bastard!
Hey! That one's had it!
Juliet and Nason! One step back! Stand your ground! We'll get your asses! Slice them out! Bash them on the head! Come on, man! I'm going to finish you! You won't get me!
What happened? Are we Henry again? Oh. You cannot switch outfits in combat. Okay. But I cannot switch outfits. I don't have a sword.
Don't kill him! This one's mine! Pray, you bastard! That's it! He's done! Help!
Wait. Let me arm myself.
Me! He wounded me badly! Get your eyes out! Oh, you son of a bitch! Right on the noggin!
Jesus. I don't think.
Show what you're made of.
I don't think we're gonna survive this. To be honest. There we go. But I also think it's a good place to leave it on a cliffhanger for next episode. It seems like we're finally done with all the middle management meetings, which was kind of a drag if you ask me. So yeah, well, thanks for watching, and I'd be happy if you subscribe. Cheers!